Welcome. In front of me I have the Amazfit Active Max, and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick... Okay, so let's just get straight into this. Oh, actually I don't need a knife. We have a nice pull tab, which, unlike any kind of thing that Samsung would implement, holds on one piece and comes off without much of a problem. Nice. I feel like I need to point that out because, like I said, Samsung can't figure it out. Anyway, in here we got everything to be placed on the package. We have manual, tiny little booklet. We have the watch itself, which is a little bit of a bigger size than I expected, which is what she said. We got our charging pack, magnetic one. Love to see those. And then here we get our watch strap. Slide that out. Come on, there we go. Okay, just plop that on here right away. Oh, there's also some movement in this. Interesting. Okay, so peel that off. And I presume this one will be the boot up. Or I might need to plug it in. Yep, looks like I need to plug it in. No, never mind. It's turning on. Okay, got me good here. So, I should probably start off with the price tag for this, which is surprisingly, I would say, nicely priced for what it offers. So let's start off with the price being at just below $200. So right now on their official website it's selling for 729 PLN. I don't know if this is the same price for every region, so that's what I'm saying, and that is just shy of 200 bucks. So with that in mind, it's a nicely priced device, watch, with a, by the first glance on their website, pretty damn good offering, I would say. So we have everything that you'd expect from, like, you know, working out modes and some blood oxygenation, heart rates, and all that jazz. But where it gets more interesting is, for instance, a thing like the Zepp Coach, which is basically a coach that's gonna help you out, like working out. A free maps on here, so you can just use them basically offline through, I believe it's GPS. Yep, without internet. And yeah, it's cool that they're just basically free. You don't need to pay anything. Just I do want to point that out, as this is not necessarily the kind of standard for some devices. So yeah, it is here. Another thing is, if I keep scrolling down on the page there, we have integration with Strava, tracking peaks, Komoot, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Relive, along with a dreadful inclusion of AI assistant. Ugh. Anyway, another nice feature for watch like this is the fact that it comes with NFC, though by the looks of it, it uses Zepp Pay. I don't know if this will support every kind of paying method or how that works, but there is an NFC and it does supposedly support paying through it. So that's something that I do want to mention, as there are other, for instance, smartbands from, as an example, Xiaomi, which do come with NFC, but payment is basically locked into China with their whatever they're using in China for paying. So things like Google Pay out of the window right away. Therefore, it comes with NFC, but it's basically useless for paying. which is probably what you'd be using that for the most part for anyway. At least that's what I use it for. So here we have some kind of zip pay, and hopefully that is going to be solid enough for paying anywhere. Now, if we go into more of a technical rundown, the display, I do want to point out it's not easy to see, but it has relatively minimal bezels. So the device looks pretty modern. The glass itself has a little bit of a curve to it, so it feels nice when just moving from the bezel. Additionally, this is an AMOLED display with a 1.5 inches of size and resolution of 480 by 480 with 3000 nits of peak brightness and 323 pixels per inch. So generally, this screen right here is superb. Now, in terms of battery, we're looking at a 658 milliamps, which is decent battery size for a watch. And on top of that, the typical battery longevity for like typical usage is something along the lines of 25 days. That is freaking insane. I need to charge my little Samsung Galaxy Watch, what is it, 6 I think, literally every single day, or well, if I stretch it, every other day. So that is every 25 days. Nice. And now moving on. So in terms of heavy usage of the watch, you would be looking at 13 days of battery life, which is still insane when you compare to actual smartwatches, which this is. This obviously isn't a smartwatch. Well, it isn't a normal meaning of the word, but not in the kind of what I guess people associate with smartwatches nowadays, which would be running Android Wear OS. So this is not running Android Wear OS, therefore it doesn't really have access to Play Store and won't allow you to download applications from there. But because of that, you get an insane battery life, and it still comes with integration to things like Strava, as an example, like I mentioned before, basically kind of mitigating some of the need for Play Store, I would say. Now, one last battery kind of, or a couple more battery rundown. So battery longevity here with always on display will be 10 days. Still fantastic. Considering this display would be permanently on, 10 days is insane. And continuous usage of GPS, you're looking at 64 hours of battery life, which again, for continuous GPS usage, again, absolutely insane. So even though technically this is a bit of a step down from 25 days to 64 hours, we lost some battery here, but we're looking at the GPS usage, which is power intensive, and that is still better than my watch when I'm trying to not use always on display. I do have lift to wake, or whatever, raise to wake. So that's the only thing I have. I have NFC on and Wi-Fi and nothing else on, really, along with sleep tracking. And that gets me about 2 days of maximum battery usage. This gets with permanent GPS on more than that. And another kind of drain here looks to be if you add music to it. With music, you're basically getting third of that. So we're looking at 22 hours while having continuous GPS and continuous music, which again, for workout purposes, if you're listening to music from the watch and tracking your running routines and whatever, 22 hours, I'm not sure where you're running, but I'm pretty sure 22 freaking hours will be good enough to give you that whatever longevity you need. I doubt you will be running for more than 22 hours. So this is still insane battery life for how much the watch would need to actually do. Now, in terms of sensors, biometric bio tracker, PPG, with 5 PD plus 2 LED. We have gyroscope. ambient light sensor, geomagnetic, whatever, temperature. I'm basically kind of stumbling through this because I'm translating that as I go. The website is in Polish right now. And we also have, what is it called? Not barometer? No, basically, altitude. There we go. So we have altitude sensor. On top of that, five satellite system or positioning systems and Bluetooth BLE 5.3. So pretty new Bluetooth, which also will mean that the battery life is going to be better than, for instance, with Bluetooth 5.2. As for the most part, the increases are in bandwidth and in the power consumption of it. Now, anything else in here? I'm pretty sure that's, for the most part, most of like the technically important information. So with that in mind, for that 730 PLN or just below like $200, this I believe is a fantastic watch. And the only thing I would personally like to see, and something that I would love to have like this, would be if this watch was just a little bit smaller. For this specific model, whatever we get right here with the battery life and all that, obviously this is running a 1.5-inch display, so it's significantly bigger than what I daily drive, which as a comparison, here is a Galaxy Watch 6 or 7, and this. Obviously this one has a much smaller, this is a 40 millimeter watch face right here, while this is, I'm actually not even sure, considering it's showing me 1.5 inches of screen size alone. The screen here, I'm pretty sure is bigger than my entire watch. So just kind of put it over it. Maybe just bring a little bit more light so it's a bit more visible. So you can see it basically, it's basically as the display is almost as big as the watch itself. So anyway, that's about it. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to pair this watch with the Android phone. So first thing we need to do is to turn on our watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the lower button. Keep holding the button until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen, or Zepp logo, one of these. Let's see. Oh no, it's an Amazfit. Okay. And once you see the logo, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up. In the meantime, we can download and install the Zepp application on the phone we want to pair our watch with. So make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled, and then open the Play Store. Tap on search bar, and type in Zepp with 2 P's at the end, and tap on the search. And you should see this application, Zepp by Zepp Inc. Let's tap on install button to download and install it. Okay, and the application is done installing, so you can tap on open to open it. And now we can go to our watch, and as you can see, we have the list of languages on the screen. You can scroll through this list, find the language you would like to use on your watch, then tap on it. And as you can see, it tells us to download the Zepp application. You can use the QR code to do that. And once you download it, install it, and open it, you will need to log in into Amazfit account. If you don't have one, you can always tap on sign up, make a new account, and then use it. I already have an account, so I'm going to tap on login. Tap right here, enter the email address and password. Tap on login. Oh, looks like I entered the password incorrectly. Give me a few seconds. Now the password went through. And once you log in, you probably will see the home page of the app. Tap on device, and here select watch category. If you see this pop up, tap on got it and allow the required permissions. Tap it on it again. And once you allow the permissions, you probably will see the camera application. And basically what you need to do is to scan the QR code from your watch with your phone. So basically you need to point the phone's camera on the screen of the watch. And once you scan the code, it will start connecting the devices. You will see this pop-up, tap on allow. On the watch, tap on the check mark. Adjust the text size by tapping on the plus and minus buttons, then tap on the check mark. Now you should see the home screen on your watch, but we still have to customize some settings in the app. So tap on next. And here we can enable the notification access. This is useful if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch. If you don't care, you can skip this and keep it disabled. But if you want to enable it, tap on enable and then allow. And once you allow it, you will go to the next step. Then we have the Bluetooth calls. This is useful if you want to start the calls, pick them up with the watch, basically. And also it will be able to manage contacts and access contacts from your phone. And to use these features, you need to tap on enable and allow the required permissions, but you can also skip it like the one before. Okay, I'm gonna allow the permissions. Then we have the enable calling all contacts. This is if you want to use the watch to be able to contact or call all contacts on your phone. You can skip this, of course, but if you want to use the feature, allow the permissions. Same for the SMS and voice messages. And then we have the calendar. This is good if you want to, for example, see the pop-ups about the events from your calendar on your watch and stuff like that. So allow or deny the permissions. Then we have the weather location. So basically the local weather and its location to detect your location and then tell you the weather. So if you want to use this feature, allow the permission. If you don't care, you can skip it. Then we have the background activity permission. This is useful if you want the app to track your data constantly. For example, your heart rate or stuff like that. And you need to basically allow the app to run in the background. Otherwise, the settings for the battery saving, it will close the app automatically to save power on your phone. And if you want to use this, you tap on go to settings and here tap on battery optimization whitelist and then tap so you need to tap on enable, tap on allow, and once you allow it, it will be excluded from the battery optimizations, so it won't close the app automatically to save the battery. And then we have the select button position and preferred menu. Then we can tap on done. And now you should see the device page. On it, you should see your Active Max and your watch should be ready to use. And that's how you pair this watch with the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max and I'm gonna show you how to pair this watch with the iPhone. So the first thing we need to do is to turn on our watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the lower button. Keep holding it until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen. And once you see the logo, you can release the button and wait until it's done booting up. Okay, and here we have it, the watch booted up, and we have the list of languages. So for now, let's go to the iPhone. Make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled. And once you do, open the App Store on your iPhone. Tap on search, tap on the search bar and type in Zepp with 2 P's at the end. And tap on the search. And basically this is the application we need to use to pair the devices together. So download it and install it. It looks like it might take a while, so I'm gonna come back to you once the application is done installing. Okay, and the application is done installing, as you can see. And we can tap on open right here to open it, or we can just simply find the icon of the application and then tap on it to open the app. And once you open the application, you will be asked to log in into Amazfit account. If you don't have one, you can always make a new one by tapping on sign up, fill in the data. Once you're done, you can use the account to log in, of course. I already have an account, so I'm gonna tap on login, enter the email address and password. Okay, and then we can tap on login. Oh, apparently I entered the password incorrectly. Let's check this one. Okay, so the account is wrong. Where did I make a mistake? Oh, I think I found it. Okay, now it should be okay. So let's wait until it logs in. Here we have it. We will see some pop-ups about the permissions. You can allow them or deny them. This one, look out for this one, the Bluetooth permission. This one needs to be allowed, so allow it. Okay, not now. Allow or deny the permissions for the notifications. And now we can go to device, select the watch category, agree, allow, and you will see the basically camera of your watch turn on, not watch, phone. Basically, it will open the camera app. And what we need to do is to go to our watch, select the language you want to use on your watch. Then once you select it, tap on the check mark, and you will see the QR code. And now we need to scan this QR code with the phone. So basically, you need to point your iPhone's camera on the watch to scan the QR code. And once you scan it, it will start pairing the devices. Tap on pair, allow or deny the permissions, tap on the check mark on the watch, you can adjust the font size if you like to, then tap on the check mark, and now you should see the home page of the watch, or home screen. Tap on next in the app, and here we have some permissions. For example, allowing to call contacts. So this is useful if you want to use your watch to start the calls on your phone. If you don't care, you can skip it. If you want to use it, tap on enable and allow the permissions. Basically, you can select the contacts. You can share all of the contacts. I'm gonna select only one, for example, this one, and tap on continue. Allow select contacts and stuff like that. So you can customize it to your liking. Then we have calendar sync. This is useful if you want to receive the notifications about the events from your calendar. You can skip this or enable it. Here we can select the positions of the buttons, preferred position of the buttons. Basically, you have buttons on the left. So if you select this one, it will rotate the screen and you will need to wear your watch like this. And buttons on the right is the default one, like this. Then we have next, preferred app view rather, and you have list or grid view. And then we have the done button. And at this point, you should see the device page. On it, you should see your Active Max, and your watch should be ready to use. And basically, that's how you pair this watch with the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me, I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to turn off this watch. Okay, so to turn off our watch, we need to press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until the power menu appears on the screen, which takes about a few seconds. And once the menu appears, you should see two icons, the reboot icon and the power off. We want to turn off our watch, so tap on power off, then tap on the check mark to confirm, and the watch will turn off. And basically that's how you turn off this device. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome! In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to turn on this watch. To turn on this device, we need to press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until the Amazfit logo appears on the screen, which takes about, I don't know, a few seconds, I would say. Once you see the logo, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up, which is another few seconds. And here we have it, we're in the system now, and that's how you turn on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I will show you how to enable power saving mode on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and open up the control center. So this is the fastest way of doing it. Go over and pull up the control center, click on your battery percentage, and here you will see that this will suspend the readiness and most health monitoring features to save the battery. Also, here we just confirm it, and as you guys can see, our battery is now being saved. Now we disabled it just by tapping on our percentage right here. So that's how you guys can enable it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome! In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to check or track the battery level on this watch. So we can check the battery level on our watch, for example on the watch face, because some of the watch faces display that info, for example this one, as you can see. Or if yours doesn't, you can always open the watch face menu, come on, by pressing and holding on the current watch face. Scroll through it, look for the one that displays the battery life, like this one, and then apply it, and you will see the battery life on the watch face. But you can also open the quick panel, and right here we have the battery level. One of the icons basically shows you the battery level, because this is the power saving mode icon. So if you tap on it, it will try to turn on the battery saver mode. Okay, and that's how you check the battery level on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use Find My Phone feature on the Amazfit Active Max. So first, we need to open up the control center right here. Now look for the phone icon. As you guys can see, it's locating our phone. Now it's vibrating, and our phone says that the watch is searching for this phone. So now, what else can we do? We can enable the sounds. And they are working. So these are very, very loud. And that's how you guys can use Find My Phone feature. But remember, it must be within the Bluetooth range. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up sleep schedule and sleep mode on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and go to the sleep app. Here in the sleep app, you guys want to scroll down until you see more. Here, go to settings, and here you have a sleep schedule. Here you guys can see days active, when you wake up, and what's your bedtime. Here, this is how it looks like. Here you have a wake up alarm, bedtime reminder, and here you have the sleep mode. So as you guys can see, it will be automatically enabled during the sleep schedule period, and you guys can disable it or enable it just by tapping on the switch. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to update Amazfit Active Max firmware. Now, go over to the Zepp app on your device. Here you guys want to go over to device, and here you have the Active Max, as you guys can see. Now, what are we going to do next is scroll a bit down until we see General and System Update. Now, if you do not have the latest version, then you will see the update button right here, but I do have the latest version, which is 2.5.0.1 at the moment, and I cannot update. So basically, whenever you download it and install, make sure that you keep your watch charged so it doesn't run out of battery, or it's just not on low battery. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to force restart this watch. So if your watch is unresponsive or something is not working properly on it, you can try to force restart the watch. And to do that, you can press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen, which takes about, I would say, 10 to 15 seconds, something around that ballpark. But keep holding the button, and at some point the watch will vibrate and you will see the Amazfit logo on the screen. Like this, and then you can release the button and wait until the watch is done rebooting, which will take a few seconds. Like this, we're back in the system, and that's how you force restart this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use water eject feature on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the control center. So the control center is right here. Now, go to the second side, or if you already moved those icons, then find the droplet icon, click it, and now it was ejecting the water. So it's just like that, nothing really hard here. Just make sure that it is the droplet icon and not anything else. So here, as you guys can see, we need to keep in mind that the direction of the water ejection we need to keep it away from the speaker port. So here we have the speaker port, as you guys can see on the left side here, and we want to hold it like this. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to change the vibration intensity level on this watch. So first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. Then press it again to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu by swiping on the screen, find the settings icon and tap on it. In settings, find the option called sounds and vibration and select it, of course. And here, scroll down, find the vibration intensity, tap on it. And we have standard and enhanced. So the enhanced one is a bit stronger and a bit longer. Select the one you like. And then you can press the upper button to go back to watch face. And that's how you change the vibration intensity level on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to measure blood oxygen manually on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, we need to strap our watch here. Now this is a very tight strap, I can't even move it forward anymore. But here, what we need to do is we need to go over and open up our apps. So here, we're gonna scroll down until we see blood oxygen. And here, we can start a test by tapping on this button. Now we have to remain still. So this takes 30 seconds and I'll see you guys once it's over. So we got our results. My blood oxygen is 98%. I did another test and it was 99. So as you guys can see here, we have the real time. And yeah, it's just dropping now. But here you guys can check it. And that's how you guys can check it manually. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to change screen brightness and timeout on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the settings and then display. So open up the settings app right here. Let's scroll down to it. Now here, we need to click on it and then go to display. Is the third option from the top. Here we have the brightness. We can adjust it like this. And here we can also enable auto brightness. So now it's set automatically when it's blue. But I like to keep mine a bit lower. Now next we have the screen on duration. So this is our timeout. And here we can change it from 5 seconds to 30 seconds. So it's a lot. I always prefer 8 seconds of an activity. And here you guys can change it. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max. And I'm gonna show you how to soft reset this watch. Basically restart. So restarting the watch could be useful if, for example, something is not working properly on your watch or it's somehow unresponsive, laggy or something like that. You could try to restart it and hopefully that will solve your problems. And to restart the watch, you can press and hold the lower button. And after a few seconds, the menu will appear on the screen. And here we have the power off button and reboot button. We want to reboot, so tap on reboot button, then tap on the check mark to confirm, and the watch will restart. And as you can see, the watch is done rebooting, and that's how you soft reset or restart this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to customize shortcut cards on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, we need to go over and scroll to the left side. Now here we have our widgets. So these are our shortcut cards. We want to scroll down and here click the pen. So here we can get rid of every single shortcut card that we had. And we can add, let's say, one card. We want to get rid of the phone. Now we can add our heart rate, sleep for an example. We can add the Zepp Pay. Here we can scroll down and add events, stress, and for an example, to-do list. Now, after we leave, we will have everything that we have added. So this is how you guys can easily customize them. It's pretty easy. All you guys have to do is click it and then select the ones that you want on your watch. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to sync Amazfit Active Max data to Strava. So first we want to open up the Zepp app right here. And after that, we want to go over to our profile. So click right here and then go to third party account linking. Here we need to find Strava, so it's the third one out of the top. And as you guys can see, my account is unlinked, so I'll just click here. We will be redirected to the Strava.com site. Now, all I have to do is click authorize right here. And as you guys can see, we have the authorization success. Now our Strava account is here. And as you guys can see, we already get notifications from Strava. So here we can also revoke the authorization if we want to get rid of this account. But whenever we go here and we go here, we can see that it's definitely linked. So this is how you guys can link it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to connect Bluetooth headphones to Amazfit Active Max. So I have the Active Max right here, and I've also got the AirPods 3 Pros. Now, how to connect those AirPods or practically any headphones to the watch. First, we're going to go over to App Drawer, and then in the App Drawer, we want to go over to the settings. Here in those settings, we want to open up Bluetooth, and we need to make sure that it's enabled. Now, let me open up the case, and here we're going to click twice to start pairing mode. Go to headphones here, and as you guys can see here, we already got the AirPods. We can just click on them, and now it says pairing. We wait for the sign. Let's click the check mark, and they are connected. So as you guys can see here, we can unpair them. So that's basically how to easily pair the Bluetooth headphones. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily change the straps on your Amazfit Active Max. So this is not very hard to do, but it requires precision. So what I'm talking about is the straps have this little metal that you need to pull with your nail. So this is the first problem. I do not have nails, but still we got this strap out. And whenever we want to enter it, then we have to grab it again, and it's a bit harder. So now we need to grab it, and once we grab it from another strap, for an example, we can easily place it inside. So let me quickly do that. So the strap I'm holding right now is in. Now, this is how you guys can easily change the straps. It also works the same with the second one. So just you need to adjust this metal and then push it. And that's how you guys can easily change the straps. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. And if it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up Bluetooth calls on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, make sure that your device is already paired with the device that you're trying to use the Bluetooth calls on. Here, we want to go over to the settings and we want to enter the Bluetooth. Now, as you guys can see, my Amazfit Active Max is connected, so I'll just click on the information right here, and I want to enable phone calls and contacts sharing. So make sure to enable both of those options. Now, after that, what you guys want to do is go over and go to the Zepp app. Here, we will need to go over to the device, and right here in the device, we want to scroll down until we see device application settings. Here, we want to go to phone and make sure that we select the Bluetooth calls, so we can answer or hang up calls on our phone via Bluetooth. So just by using our watch. Now, this way, your Bluetooth calls are set up and they are working. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use the Pomodoro timer for productivity on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is open up the apps, and here what you guys want to do is scroll down until you see the timer. So here we have the Pomodoro timer, as you guys can see, and here we have the focus time, so we can change it to, let's say, 60 minutes. Now click on OK, and for the best focus effect, D&D is automatically enabled. So now whenever we go over and see, we have the focusing, and that's how the Pomodoro timer works. Of course, when it ends, then it vibrates. So when the break time arrives, then it simply stops. So now what you guys can do is stop it. Now do just that, and here you see the focus today and breaks today. You guys can see the timer, and that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to enable and schedule always on display on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings. So press the button right up top here. Now you guys need to open up the settings. So the settings are here. And in those settings, we want to scroll down to display. Here, after we scroll a bit down, we have always on display. So click it. And here, if we want to enable it, we click right here. We also get a battery life warning because it drains our battery a bit faster, but there's no noticeable difference. You guys can go over, and if you want to schedule it, go over to enable method. Here in enable method, you will have something like manual, smart, or scheduled. So this is what we are interested in. Here we can change the start time for an example. So let it start at like 7 a.m. and let it stop at 6 p.m. So now we get 11 hours of always on display, but after 6 p.m. it will turn off. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to edit workout data fields and screens on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what are we gonna do is we're gonna open up the workout app. So we need to go over here and go to the workout. So it's right here. Now we want to go over and select a workout. So we're gonna select an activity. So for an example, outdoor running. Now we can go to workout setting, and here what we need to do is we need to go over to more data page, and here, as you guys can see, we can adjust it. So we can change the workout, we can change everything here, as you guys can see, like the step class, like average stride. We can change it. Let's change the heart rate to something else like step class and change it to ground contact time. And let's change the pace to power class and go to average power. So now this is set for running. So now we have changed our fields and screens. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to manage app notifications and alerts on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is open up the Zepp app right here and wait for it to load. Then we're gonna head over to a device right at the bottom on the right corner. And then what we want to do is we want to scroll down until we see notifications and reminders. Here we have notifications. As you guys can see, we can silence our notifications during the do not disturb mode on our phone. Here we also have the option to receive notifications from, let's say, incoming SMS or phone apps. And here we can allow or disallow notifications for, let's say, Coffee Run 3D. So now we won't be getting notifications from this app. So here we can choose every single app. So for an example, we can turn off notifications for an Instagram. Here we can also disable notifications from Roblox, Play Store, Recorder, and let's say TikTok. So this is what we can do. Here we can manage our notifications. Now we won't be getting those on our phone. So as you guys can see, that's it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to uninstall applications from this watch. So first, we need to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. After that, press the upper button again to open the menu. And here we have the list of basically icons for the applications. And if you want to remove some of the applications, or maybe one application, you need to find the icon of that app and then press and hold on it. After a few seconds, the watch will enter the editing mode. And as you can see, some of the icons have this minus button on them. That means you can uninstall them from your watch. And to do that, you can tap on this minus icon, then tap on delete, and the app will be removed from your watch. And then you can press the upper button to exit the editing mode. And basically that's how you uninstall applications from this watch. But you can also use the phone application if your watch is paired with a phone. You can grab your phone and you can open the Zepp application like this. And once you open the application, you can go to Device and then tap on App Store, tap on Mine, and here we have the list of applications installed on our watch. And we can tap on More, then tap on the bin icon, select the application you want to remove, then tap on Delete and tap on OK, and the application will be removed from your watch. And that's how you uninstall applications on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to unpair this watch from the iPhone. So first thing we need to do is to open the Zepp application on the iPhone that is paired with our watch. Actually, let me reopen it so we can see the home page. And usually once you open the application, you will see the home page. Now we can tap on device, and on the device page, you should see your Active Max watch. Now, scroll down, and at the bottom, you will see the Unpair button. Tap on it. Here we can select the data to retain, basically. Because if you unpair the watch from your account and your phone, it will basically reset itself to the factory default settings. But you can choose some data to retain, like local music, maps, App Store apps, and stuff like that. And once you select them, or you don't want to select them, basically check it according to your preferences, then tap on Unpair, tap on OK, and Unpair. You will see this message and also this pop-up about the settings. Basically what we need to do is to go to Bluetooth settings on our iPhone. So let's find the settings icon and tap on it. Then go to Bluetooth. And here you will see the list of my devices, and on it there should be Amazfit Active Max. Tap on the info icon next to it. Tap on Forget this device and tap on Forget device. And once it disappears from the list of my devices, you can close the settings and the Zepp application. And that's how you unpair this watch from the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use a built-in compass and altimeter on the Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is open up the apps and go over to compass. Now, to calibrate it, we need to rotate the wrist to roll ball. So, as you guys can see, it is not on my wrist, so I'll just spin it around, and as you guys can see, now it's calibrated. So I am on the southwest now. I'll move it around. Now this is west, this is south, and now this is north. So this is the compass. Now first, what we want to do in the altimeter, we want to go over to barometer right here. And as you guys can see, the altitude value is estimated based on readings from the watch's barometric sensor. So my altitude is 248 meters now. As you guys can see, let me try and change it somehow. So it's not really changeable, but the altitude says 248. So now we can see it. And here we also have air pressure for an example. So that's how you guys can use it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to change the screen timeout duration on this watch. Basically, how quickly the screen turns off after you stop using your device. Okay, so first thing you will need to do is to wake up the screen on your watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. And once you wake up the screen, press the upper button again to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu and look for the settings icon. It should be somewhere here. Here we have it. Once you find the settings icon, tap on it. Come on. And after you enter the settings, look for the option called display and tap on it, of course. Here, look for the screen on duration and select it. And we have different durations. We have the list. We have 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25, and 30 seconds. So select the one you like. For example, 20 seconds. And then you can press the upper button to go back to watch face. And now I set it to 20 seconds, so my screen will turn off automatically after 20 seconds of inactivity. So if I won't touch the screen or the buttons for 20 seconds, the screen will turn off to save some power. Basically, if it will be turned on all the time, it will waste a lot of battery life. But it will turn off after 20 seconds, like this, to save the power. And you can make it shorter or make it longer, depending on your preferences. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix weather data not updating on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and open up the Zepp app on your device. Now, what you guys want to do is after everything loads up, you just pull down here in the home page to sync the data. So this is the original method from the Zepp and the Amazfit. Now, as you guys could see, there was a check mark, so that means our data is successfully synced. Now we want to go over to device, and then whenever we go into the weather, we want to make sure that we do not see any notifications here to enable the background location access. If you see that, click on enable and then it will be enabled and you will not see it anymore. Here you can add your location, so if it's not pulling your correct location, you can add it right here by clicking add location and entering your city. And after that, what you guys can do is go over to settings, and here in the settings, go over and scroll down to apps for an example. So this might be different for every phone, but just you need to find the Zepp app. So it's always at the bottom. Now here, and go to battery usage and make sure that you allow the app to have the background activity, so there's no restrictions for this app. Now, that's it. Your location for the weather data is fixed. Everything should work. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up female health tracking on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and open up the apps. Now here in the apps, you want to find a specific app. So you need to scroll a bit down and now go over to cycle tracking. So basically this is the period, the predicted fertile window, and the ovulation day. So here we want to accept it with the check mark. Now select the date of the last period. So I'll select the 5th of January. Now the period duration, I'll set it to, let it be 5 days. And menstrual cycle, we can try and set it at 29. And as you guys can see, after the cycle predictions and reminders are enabled, the device will remind you according to your physiological rhythms. So press on the check mark, and here you guys can see everything. You guys can also edit this, like the first day, and now it looks like this. So the last day, let it be like that. As you guys can see, this is how it would look like. So this is how you guys can easily set up the health tracking, and that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to adjust the sound volume on this watch. So if you want to increase or decrease the volume of different things on your watch, first you will need to wake up the screen, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. Then press it again to open the menu. Scroll through it, find the settings icon, and once you find the settings icon, of course tap on it to enter the settings. In settings we need to find the option called sound and vibration, and then tap on it. And here we need to select the volume option. And right here we have different types of volume. We have alarm, media, workout, and system. We're gonna adjust all of them, but you can just select the one you need to or want to adjust. Let's tap on alarm, and you can adjust the volume by swiping on the slider. And once you're done, you can swipe right on the screen to go back. Then we're gonna adjust the media. and go back, workout, then go back, and finally the system sounds. So basically the alarm is the alarm clock, media is the music and stuff like that. Workout is basically when you're doing a workout, basically it will probably have some voice prompts saying that you finished the lap or something like that. And the system sounds is basically when you're doing something, interacting with the system of the watch, it will make sound sometimes, and it's a volume for that. And once you're done, you can press the upper button to go back to watch face, and that's how you change the sound volume on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use and customize the morning update on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what we want to do is we want to go over and open up these settings. So open up the settings right here in the apps. Now we need to scroll a bit down until we see the preferences. Here in preferences, we want to scroll down until we see the morning updates. They are almost at the bottom, and here we can enable them by tapping on the switch. And what exactly are the morning updates? Those are the updates that will be pushed to you every morning. So let's say you had a great workout yesterday, so the next morning update, you will get a notification from it. So for an example, you burned this many calories, you burned that, you did this many kilometers, and everything else. So here in the content settings, we can actually set this up. So we get to see the new weather, we get to see the battery, our sleep, any events, or yesterday's activities. Here, after we click the plus, we can see everything like our cycle tracking. So this is for women. And now the Zepp Coach. So here we can add this, and now our cycle tracking will be in our notifications. So this is, as you guys can see, this is what will show up in our morning update. So that's how you guys can do that, and that's it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily use one-tap measuring on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, we want to go over to the app list. So just hold this button right here, click it, and you need to find one-tap measuring. Now this will measure the 4 health metrics that we want. So it will be the heart rate, the SpO2, this will be the stress and breathing rate. So we want to first, let me put on the watch, and then we'll click measure. So now it's on my wrist, and what we want to do is we want to click measure right here. Now we need to remain still for 45 seconds. So I'll get back to you in a second once there's a couple seconds left of it. So as you guys can see, here we have our information. So it did not get my blood oxygen, but we got our heart rate, we got our stress, we got the breathing rate. So here we have everything. I'm surprised that it didn't do the blood oxygen, but here we have it. As you guys can see, we can also redo the test, and that's basically how it works. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to unpair this watch from the Android phone. So unpairing is useful if you, for example, want to pair your watch with different phone, or maybe you want to sell the watch or give it to somebody and you want to disconnect it from your account, basically. And of course, a phone as well. And to unpair the watch, you can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with your watch. Then tap on device, scroll down, and then tap on this big unpair button. Here, as you can see, we have a warning. And basically, if you unpair the watch, it will reset to the factory default settings and remove all of your data from the watch. But you can keep to, or rather choose to retain some data on your watch. We can basically select different types of data right here. And we have local music, maps, App Store apps, watch faces, and workout history. If you want to retain any types of data, just select them and then tap on Unpair, tap on OK, Unpair, and the watch will start unpairing, and basically it will start resetting itself to the factory default settings. As you can see, it disappeared from the device page. Now we can close the application. And just in case, we can check the Bluetooth settings and see if the watch is right here. It's not, but if it was right here on the list of, let's say, connected devices, you will need to tap on the settings icon next to it, tap on the forget device, and basically remove it from this list. As you can see, in my case, it wasn't, and probably in yours it won't be either, but I recommend to check it just in case. Okay, and then we can close the settings, and that's how you unpair this watch from the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to change the language on this watch. So first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. Once you wake up the screen, press the upper button again to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu and look for the settings icon, and once you find it, tap on it. In settings, you need to scroll down and find the option called Preferences, and once you find it, select it, and here look for the watch language. And of course, once you find it, tap on it. And now you will see the list of languages on the screen. You can scroll through it by swiping up and down on the screen, find the language you would like to use on your watch, and once you find it, you can tap on it to select it and apply it. And after a few seconds, the language will be changed, and then you can press the upper button to go back to watch face. If your watch is paired with a phone, you can also use phone application to change the language on your watch. And to do that, zoom out the camera. Or rather, I'm gonna zoom out the camera to show you the phone, my bad. And on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can open the Zepp application. And here we can tap on device. You should see your Active Max on the device page. Now scroll down and look for the device settings and tap on it. And here look for the device language option. And once you tap on it, you will see the list of languages. You can find the language you would like to use on your watch. Tap on it, then tap on OK. And the settings should be applied in a few seconds, like this. Okay, and then you can close the application. And that's how you change the language on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to download offline maps on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what we want to do is we want to open up the Zepp app that we use to set up our watch. Now here we want to go over to device, and now we need to scroll down until we see the device application settings. Here we want to click on app management, and here, as you guys can see, we can download the part of the map. So let's put it like that for an example. And here we can see the base map, ski map, or contour map. Here we can, let's say, select the base map, but I'll use all three options. Now let's download. It's 20 megabytes, and as you guys can see, it's downloading. So all we have to do now is wait for this slider to go all the way to the right. so that we know that it's downloaded. So I'll see you guys in a second once the download is done. Now the map is downloaded successfully, as you guys can see, and basically our watch is connected to the Wi-Fi. We got the map. This part of the map is installed. If we want to move it somewhere else, then of course we can do that. Now we can scan this terrain, we can download it, and we can repeat the process. So we can here also enter a city or a region that we are interested in, and that's basically it. Now, whenever we start our workout, we will see that our map is downloaded. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to transfer music MP3 files to Amazfit Active Max storage. So first, we need to go over to the Zepp app. Now we need to open it and wait for it to load. Then we want to go to Device and scroll down until you guys see Device Application Settings. Here we will have the music. Now we need to make sure that our watch is connected to the Wi-Fi, but after this setup, it definitely is. So basically it got the same network than our phone. We need to go over here, and then after we go to music, we need to click on add. Now let me find it. I have it on my device right here in the downloads. So this is what I want to use, the shape of view. Here I want to click transfer, and now it's transferring. As you guys can see, we cannot leave this right now. As you guys can see, we need to keep the screen on during transfer and do not exit the current page. So we're waiting for our song to be transferred. It's only one song, so it shouldn't take long. So now the transfer is done. What can we do now is go over to the apps by clicking this button right here up top and go straight to music. Now, as you guys can see, we got the shape of view right here. So this is exactly the file that we have downloaded, and now it is on our Amazfit Active Max. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to enable and how to disable the power saving mode on this watch. Okay, so first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. After you wake up the screen, you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. On this panel you should see a bunch of icons, and one of them should be this icon, the battery percentage icon. This is the power saving mode icon or battery icon, and you can tap on it. As you can see, we have the message that the battery saver mode will be enabled if you confirm, and basically it says what the battery saver mode does. It maximizes the battery life by disabling some features, dimming the display, also lowering the performance of the watch, and also some apps and features won't be working, like I said before. So to confirm, tap on the check mark, and the mode will be enabled. And that's how it looks like. You have basically dim screen. As you can see, also on the watch face, we have this battery saver icon, which indicates that the mode is enabled. And if you open the quick panel, the battery icon is orange, which also indicates that the mode is enabled. Okay, and if you're done saving the power and decide to turn off the mode, you can simply open the quick panel, tap on the icon again, even though it's barely visible. And once you tap on the icon, it should bring the watch to the normal mode, like this. And you will see the message battery saver mode disabled as well. And the icon from the watch face will disappear, which also indicates that the mode is not enabled. But the biggest difference is that the screen is not dim anymore, which also is quite visible. Okay, and that's how you enable and how you disable the battery saver or a power saving mode on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use Zepp Flow voice commands on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is press the crown button. So this is the upper crown button. We want to click it. So press and hold it. Now we want to give out the command like turn off the brightness.
Did you mean to turn off auto brightness or set the screen brightness to the lowest level?
Set the screen brightness to the lowest level.
The screen brightness has been set to 0%.
And as you guys can see, it works just like that. Now we can barely see anything, and now what we can do is we can press this button and hold. Turn up my brightness.
I increased the screen brightness.
Now let me quickly do that manually because I didn't set to the max. As you guys can see, now our brightness was a bit increased, and we can use those commands. We can speak it in our natural language, like we can even start an outdoor run just by using this command. We can go over and press it and hold it. Start outdoor run. And it got it. So now, as you guys can see, there's a positioning. We really do not want that. Now, as you guys can see, it won't measure anything because it's not on our wrist. But here, we can easily pause it, finish it. And no, I do not want to save that. And that's basically it. This is how you guys can use the voice commands. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to adjust the screen brightness on this watch. So first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. After you wake up the screen, you should see the current watch face, the home screen, and you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. On this panel, you will see a bunch of icons, and one of them should look like the sun icon. This is the screen brightness icon. You can tap on it. It will bring you to the screen brightness menu, and here we can adjust the screen brightness by swiping on the slider, like this. You can also enable or disable the auto brightness by tapping on this A icon. The auto brightness basically will adjust the brightness of the screen of your watch according to the surrounding light. If you want to change the brightness and keep it at the level you want it to stay in, for example, you set it to like 90% and you want the screen to stay at 90%, just change it, and as you can see, the automatic brightness will disable automatically. And if you just want to re-enable it, you can simply tap on the icon and it will be adjusting the brightness automatically. Okay, and then once you're done, you can press the crown button to go back, not crown button, the upper button to go back to home screen. You can also use the phone application to change the screen brightness. So if you have a watch and it's paired with a phone, you can open the Zepp application, and in the app, you can change the screen brightness of your watch. So you can go to device, device settings, and here you can tap on display and brightness. And here we have the brightness slider. You can enable or disable the auto brightness by tapping on the switch. But you can also adjust the screen brightness by just swiping on the slider right here. And once you're done, you can close the application. And that's how you adjust the screen brightness on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to change watch faces and customize complications on your Amazfit Active Max. So, what you guys want to do first is open up the Zepp app right here and wait for it to load. Then we're gonna move on to device, and after that, here we will be able to see watch faces. Now we need to make sure that this is Active Max right here, so we are changing the faces for our watch. Now click here and we can see those faces. So as you guys can see, we got a lot of faces like Brazil Challenge, Energy Surge, we got the Happy New Year, we got the Christmas Joy, and we can go over and just click sync right here. Now it's downloading, it's synchronizing, and we need to wait for it to synchronize fully. Now enabling takes a little less. As you guys can see, we got it right here. Now if we want to customize the complications, what can we do is we can go over and we need to find the watch face that actually allows us to do that. So for an example, we can choose something that will change the face, and of course, for example, the vital ring, here we have the pen option. Now here, as you guys can see, we can customize it. We can choose something else like blood oxygen, and here we can change the wind speed to, let's say, the calories. And now our watch face is complete. Here we have it. And that's how you guys can change the watch faces and customize complications. So those complications are not for every single watch face, but for the certain ones, you guys can change it just like that. That's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome! In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to track the amount of steps taken on this watch. So first you will need to wake up the screen on your watch. You can do it by pressing any of the buttons, and the first way to check the amount of steps taken is to do it on the watch face. Some of the watch faces display that info, for example this one does, and if yours isn't, you can simply press and hold on the current watch face to open the watch face menu, and then look for something that displays the step counter. This one doesn't seem to have it, but this one does. So if we select it, the step counter will be right here. Another way to check the steps is to open the activity app, and you can do it by pressing the upper button, then find the activity and tap on it. Select the main indicator. We want to use steps, and then you can set up goals if you want to, and tap on the check mark, and now you should see the step counter right here, and you can scroll down to see more stats, but the steps are the main one. Another way to check the steps is to open the widget. So if you swipe left on the home screen, you go through the widgets, and here we have the activity widget, and here we have step counter. And the last way to do it is to do it on the phone if your watch is paired with a phone. So you can grab the phone, and on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can check the info. And it's gonna be more detailed than on the watch itself. So you can open the app, and usually when you open the application, you will see the home page right here, and you can scroll down, and here one of the categories or widgets will be steps. You can tap on it, and here we have more detailed information for the step counter. We have daily, weekly statistics, monthly statistics, and yearly statistics. So you can track the whole year, for example. And you can check how many goals or how many times you reach the goal and stuff like that. So there's quite more information on the phone than on the watch. And once you're done, of course, you can close the app, and that's how you track the amount of steps taken on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to factory reset this watch by using the system settings on it. Before we start, if you want to factory reset your watch, make sure that the battery level on your watch is at least above 20 or 30%, because if the battery dies during the resetting process, it might damage your watch. And once you charge the battery, we can continue. And first thing we need to do is to open the menu or settings. And to do that, press the upper button. It will open the menu. Then you can scroll through this menu, look for the settings icon. And once you find it, tap on it. In settings, we need to scroll down and find the option called the system. And once you find it, you can select it. And here find the option called factory reset. And once you find it, tap on it, of course. Okay, right here we have the description what this does. Basically, it removes all data from your watch and the settings as well. And here we can also select some data to retain. Basically, you can check the boxes next to the data type. For example, local music, maps, and stuff like that, to keep them on the watch, even though you factory reset the watch to the factory default settings. So this is useful if, for example, maybe something is not working properly on your watch, you want to reset it, but you don't want to lose all of your data. You can basically keep some of the data right here on the watch. Okay, so once you check the boxes you like, and you decide to factory reset your watch, you can simply tap on the confirm button right here, and wait until the process is complete, which will take at least a few seconds, I would say, probably a bit more. Oh, never mind, it was quite quick after all. And here we have the list of languages, which means that the factory reset is complete, and now you can basically pair your watch with a phone again, or different phone, or something. Or maybe you just want to give it away to somebody. Anything that requires you to factory reset the watch. Okay, and that's how you factory reset the watch through these settings. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to reset Amazfit Active Max to factory settings. So first, what you guys want to do is open up the Zepp app, and the first thing we're gonna do is go over and unpair it right here. Now, as you guys can see here, we have the items to retain. So for an example, we can do that. So it will choose those items to stay, click on unpair, and then click OK. So I do not have the, as you guys can see now, the watch is unpaired. Never mind, I do have an option to unpair it. As you guys can see, the watch completely turned off. Now, if we want to factory reset it, we can configure it again. And then what can we do is we can easily go and make that through the settings. So as you guys can see, here we have it. Now, all we have to do is choose a device, scan the QR code, and now click allow. Now it's connecting to the device again, and click allow access to contacts and call logs, click pair, and wait for it to stop pairing. Press the check mark on the watch, and now they are paired. So let's quickly skip right through. Now everything is good. What are we gonna do next is go over and go to the apps here. And here in the apps, scroll down until you guys see the settings. Here we're gonna scroll down, and in those settings, we need to go over to the system, then go over to factory reset, and reset everything by clicking confirm. Now it is resetting. And let's skip it here. As you guys can see, we have successfully factory reset it. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to install or download additional watch faces on this watch. Before we start, if you want to download additional watch faces on your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. And in the application, you should see the home page. Now tap on the device icon. And here you should see this watch faces category. You can tap on it. It will open the watch faces store. And here you have different categories for watch faces. Some of them are free. For some of them you need to pay. And basically you can browse the store, look for something you like. And once you find the watch face you like, you can simply tap on it. And here you have the description. You have also recommendations. You can favorite the watch face if you want to have it basically listed on the list of favorites rather. And when you uninstall it, and for example you want to install it again, you don't need to look for this for it in the store. You can just open the favorites list. It's going to be there, and you can install it again if you want to. Anyway, once you decide to install the watch face, you can simply tap on sync. It will start downloading and then syncing to your watch. And once it's done, it will be applied on your watch. Like this. And you can install quite few watch faces. I don't know if there is a limit. Let me check actually. Doesn't specify. It will probably tell you if you have too many watch faces, and then you will need to delete some. And to delete the watch face, you can go to the mine category right here, tap on delete, select the watch face you want to remove, then tap on delete and tap on OK. And the watch faces will be removed from your watch. And here we have also the list of favorites, as you can see. In the mine category, if you scroll down, you have favorites list. Okay, and that's about all. That's how you download additional watch faces on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to track the amount of the calories burned on this watch. So we can track the calories on this watch in two or even more ways, on a few ways I would say. The first way is to do it on the watch face. So if you wake up the screen on your watch, some of the watch faces display the calories burned. For example, this one doesn't, but if we open the watch face menu by pressing and holding on the current watch face, oh no, it does show the calories right here. But if you open the watch face menu, you can scroll through the list of watch faces and look for something that displays the calorie burn or calories burned, and here this one does as well. So if you select it, the calorie counter will be here on the watch face. So look for something that displays that info. And next is the activity app or widget. So if you swipe left on the home screen, it will open the widgets, and here we have the activity widget. By default, it won't show you steps, or rather it won't show you calories, but you can tap on it to open the activity app, and here you can scroll down and look for the calories, and here we have the calories. You can also go down to settings right here and find the option called, is it in goal settings? Yes, find the main indicator, tap on calories, and then set the goal for the calories, tap on the check mark, and now the activity widget will show you the calories. Okay, and the last way to check the calories burned is to do it through the phone application. So if we go to the phone that is paired with our watch, grab it, zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen of the phone, open the camera, not camera, but Zepp application, like this, and in the app that is on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can go to the home page, and here if you scroll down, one of the widgets will be calories, and here you can check the calories consumption, calories burned by checking the daily, weekly, monthly stats right here. As you can see, the burned calories are right here, activity consumption, and here we have resting consumption. So you have like 2 categories of calories burning. Okay, and that's how you track the amount of calories burned on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix notifications not showing on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and go to the control center of your device and make sure that Do Not Disturb is turned off. This might be the first reason. Then you guys want to check your watch. So as you guys can see, I've got the watch right here. Now let me quickly enter the settings. And here in the settings, what you guys can do is go over and make sure that you do have Do Not Disturb disabled right here. So first check the sound and vibration. Now make sure that ringtones, alarms, and notifications are not muted. So disable mute. And you can leave with the rest. Now you can scroll a bit down until you guys see the preferences. And here in preferences, go to Do Not Disturb. Here we want to make sure that the switch is gray because now it's enabled, and we want to make sure that the Do Not Disturb is disabled so we can get notifications. Now, what you guys want to do is make sure that the Zepp app is running in the background. So let's go over to the settings right here, and now scroll until you see the apps. Here in the apps, we want to make sure that everything is good. So I'll go to app management. And you guys need to find the Zepp app. It's usually at the bottom. And here we have permissions. Now we want to see which are allowed and which are not allowed. Make sure that notifications, of course, are allowed. And you guys can even enable allow notifications even when Do Not Disturb is on. So it's for Zepp. You guys can enable it. Now, what you guys can do next is go over and as you guys can see, here we have, let's say, the battery usage. We can see that there's a smart mode, and you guys can allow background activity, so there will be no restrictions. And that being said, your phone can waste a little bit battery on the Zepp app. It's not a big number, but still your battery can decrease. And this is what you guys can do to fix the notifications on the watch. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to set a custom watch face on this watch. Basically, if you want to use your own picture or an image as a watch face. So before we start, if you want to use the custom watch face, your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. We can open the Zepp application. In the app, you can tap on device. And here you should see your Active Max watch on the device page. Under it, you will see the watch faces category. Tap on it. It will open the watch faces store. And here we can tap, or rather not tab, but scroll down and look for the category called photo watch face. And once you find it, you can tap on find more. And here basically you have different templates, I would call them. Basically time on the right, time on the left, time on the bottom, time on the center, and time at the top. So select the template you like. And here we can customize it. We can add the photo to our watch face by tapping on add photo, and you have take photos or photos, or take a photo and photos, my bad. Take photo is basically, it opens the camera application. You can take a photo and use it as a watch face, and photos opens the photos on your phone, and you can look for something you like from on your phone. For example, let's say I want to use this photo, and once you select the photo, you will need to crop the image because the whole image won't fit on a watch face. You can zoom in and zoom out, and you can move left and right. So whatever is going to be in this highlighted circle is going to be on the watch face. Select the part of the picture you like, then tap on select, and we have a preview of our watch face. Let's actually move the clock to the top, like this. You can also change the color of the clock if you want to. And I believe that's about all. And once you're done, you can tap on sync. It will start syncing. And once it's done, it will be applied on your watch. Like this. Okay. And once you're done, of course, you can close the Zepp application. And that's how you set a custom watch face on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to install applications on this watch. Before we start, if you want to install applications on your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue and we can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. In the app, you should see the home page. Now tap on device icon, and here you should see your Active Max watch. Now tap on the App Store category to open the App Store, and here you can scroll through the different categories and different apps. Look for the one you want to install, and once you decide to install something, you can simply select the app. I don't know, maybe let's say this sleep info, and here we have a description of the application, screenshots, and info, and new features, so basically the latest updates, and also I believe the permissions. Yeah. Okay. And also, if you want to, you can favorite the app, which will make the finding of it easier later on. So let's say you uninstall it and you want to install it at some point again. You can basically go to the list of favorites and it will be there. You don't need to go through the store and look for it in the store. So if you prefer to favorite, you can do it by tapping on the button right here. And once you decide to install the application, tap on install, allow, and the application will be installed. You can check if it is installed by tapping on mine and then more right here on the my Amazfit Active Max. And here we have the list of applications installed on our watch, and the app is here. Also, if you open the menu on your watch and scroll down, the app should be right here at the bottom. And you can install multiple applications. I believe there's some kind of limit. I don't know how many. But if you run out of the space for the apps, you can always go to my Amazfit Active Max list, and you can tap on the bin icon right here, and you can remove the app and then install something else if you like to. Okay, and that's how you install applications on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix battery draining too fast on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is disable always on display. So the way you do that is you go over to the settings, and in those settings, go over to display. Now here you have always on display, and for me it's already disabled, but if your switch is blue, then that means it's enabled, so you definitely want to disable it. And what you guys want to do next is lower your brightness. So it may sound obvious, but of course lowering the brightness can help with your battery. So pull up the control center, and here go over to this icon right here. You can lower the brightness, and after you lower it, you already saved your battery a bit. Now, what you guys want to do next is turn off the continuous stress and SpO2 monitoring. So let's go over and go to the apps now. Here we want to go over to the stress app first, and here we need to wait for it to end. Now here in the stress, let's me quickly scroll up. Here we have those settings. Now here you have auto stress monitor, and you want to make sure that it does not measure your stress. So make sure to disable it. You can always do that manually just by going into the app, and it will start measuring it. Now for the SpO2 here, it's not available, so just make sure that you only do that while needed. So it's turned off now. Now what you guys want to do next is make sure that you disable lift upon wrist lift. So go over to the settings, and now in those settings you need to go to display, and here make sure that you have wake on wrist raise. You guys want to go to enable status and turn it off right here. And here you guys can also make sure that if you do want it, make sure to keep it at standard. So whenever you put it at sensitive, then it will just do that all the time. So make sure that you do not do that. So that's how you guys can easily save your battery from draining on the Amazfit. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to change the straps on this watch. So if you want to change the straps on your watch, first you will need to remove the old ones, of course, and to do that you need to grab your watch, flip it around, and on the back of your watch you will see that on each strap you have this lever you can pull on, basically. And how it works is quite simple. You basically pull on it, which allows you to pull out the strap from the watch. Let me try to pull on it. I don't know if it's going to be easy because it's a bit kinda not accessible. Oh, let's call it like that. But let's try to pull on it, and once you pull on it, it will let you to pull out the strap. It's quite simple. If you just manage to grab the lever, you can pull on it to release the strap like this. And this mechanism is quite simple. Basically, you have a pin on each side of the strap, hole on each side of the watch, one here and one here. And basically those pins are locked in the hole, or holes rather, on the watch. And once you pull on the lever, it will retract the pin on this side, and once it retracts, basically allows you to pull out the strap from the watch. And here we have our straps and our watch separately. Let me show them like this. And once you get new straps and you want to get them on your watch, it's quite simple as well. You basically grab your watch, grab the strap, you take the pin on the opposite side of the lever, and you insert it on the hole, into a hole on the watch, like this. Then you pull on this lever to retract the pin, and then you just need to align the pin with the hole and release it, and it will click in, and once it does, it will hold. Quite simple. Same on the other side. So insert the pin on one side. Come on, like this. Pull on the lever. I don't know if you can see it. Pull on the lever. Come on. I swear it's not that hard. I'm just struggling with it. Okay, pull on the lever. You adjust or align it with the hole, release it, and it will click in. And once it does, it basically will lock in. And I swear it's easier than it looks. I just struggle with this sometimes. And basically that's how you change the straps on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix heart rate sensor inaccuracy on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and make sure that your sensor on the back is clean. So here we have the sensor. Now for me, it's a bit dirty. You guys can see that. Now to clean it, we want to use a microfiber cloth for an example. So I got one right here. Now we need to give it a little bit of brushing. It doesn't need to be hard. Just make sure that it's clean afterward. So now it is shiny and clean. There is nothing. And what you guys want to do next is make sure that you tighten your strap one finger with a bone above the wrist bone. So what you guys want to do is simply put the watch on your wrist, and let me show you how. So as you guys can see, we got it ready, but it has to be a little bit more, just to make sure that it is very tight. And now we can just put this here, and this is how it looks like. Of course, I'm not gonna fix this because it won't change the results, but you can adjust it with those here. Now, what you guys want to do next is make sure that you warm up before the workout. And then what you guys can do is go over here, go to heart rate, and now it's measuring your heart rate. So just give it a second, and once it stops, you will see the results. So for me, it is 89, 88 right now. So it's dropping down, it's in real time. And as you guys can see, this is how it looks. Now, if there's still some inaccuracy, you think that it's either lower or higher, then what you guys can do is go over and hold the button at the bottom. Keep on holding it. And now make sure to restart your watch by using the second icon. Press on the check mark. Now you will feel a vibration and wait for the watch to turn back on. So it should take less than 10 seconds. Now, as you guys can see, it is very tight. So there should be no issues whatsoever. Now, our watch is turned back on. And now what you guys can do is go over and redo the same thing. So simply go to heart rate, and now you guys can try and measure it again. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up Zepp Coach AI training plan on your Amazfit Active Max. So first, we want to open up the Zepp app. Now here in the Zepp, what are we going to do is we're going to go to workout, and here go to my training plan, click start a new plan, and go to customize a plan. Now here we're going to click start now and choose a plan that we want. So it's either a running plan, which will enhance our performance, or enhance our overall fitness by using basic AI plan. And here what are we going to do is we're going to enter our weekly workout days. So here we can select, let's say, 4 workout days weekly, and average workout is between an hour and a half an hour. Pretty normal. And workout intensity, so we got the low, moderate, and high. So I consider myself a moderate. Now let's just click OK and go to next. Here we need to select at least 3 training days per week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday sounds good. Let's click OK. And here, high intensity training, we can click maybe later or schedule it. So I'll go over and schedule it to, let's say, let it be a couple of days. It's going to be on a Wednesday. Now here we go over and click done. Here we have the plan. As you guys can see, we have to wear the device. Here we can view the details of the plan, and the start time is the 21st of January. So we got ourselves the plan, as you guys can see. And here, what can we do? We can go over to plan settings. We can change everything here. Also, we can do the terminate plan. So this will delete our plan completely, so it will be gone. And here, training device, we can select another device if you have more than one watch, for an example. So this is our plan. Now I'll show you how it looks like inside. So here we have the today's plan. Now we got 0% out of 100. And here we have the low intensity training, so our average BPM and estimated duration. Now here we have this week's completion, so we see how many days a week we actually completed in 100%. And that's how our plan works. So more of it is on our watch, but it has to be used from here. So now we got our plan. As you guys can see, it will count everything today, like our even running or anything. And that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to enable and how to disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this watch. So first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. And once you wake up the screen, you should see the current watch face, the home screen, and you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. On this panel you should see a bunch of icons, and one of them should look like the moon icon. This is the Do Not Disturb mode icon, and if you want to enable the mode, you can simply tap on it. You will see the message Do Not Disturb mode on, and the icon will get highlighted by the color, which indicates that the mode is enabled. And if you go back to watch face, on the top of the watch face we also will see the Do Not Disturb mode icon, which also indicates that the mode is enabled. And if you want to disable the mode, you can simply open the quick panel, tap on the icon again. You will see the message Do Not Disturb mode off, the icon will go back to gray color, and the icon from the watch face will disappear, which indicates that the mode is disabled. And you can also enable the schedule for it. Basically, you can make it turn on automatically and turn off automatically at specific times. And to do that, we need to open the settings. So press the upper button to open the menu, scroll through it and look for the settings icon. Once you find the settings icon, tap on it. Come on. And then we can scroll down and look for the option called Preferences. And once you find Preferences, tap on it, of course. And here select Do Not Disturb. And here we have the Do Not Disturb mode settings. We can turn on or off the mode by tapping on the switch, but we have also this option called Auto Enabled. And you can tap on it. And here we have Manual. So if you select this option, the schedules will be disabled. Then we have Scheduled. And you can set up your own schedule. And then we have Smart D&D, which is basically automatic one, and it will detect if you're sleeping, and if you fall asleep with the watch on, it will turn on the Do Not Disturb mode, and if you wake up, it will turn it off. I don't know how well it works, but that's basically what the description says, that it will turn on when you fall asleep and turn off when you wake up. I recommend the timed one, basically, so you can select Scheduled, then tap on the arrow here, and now we can set up the start time. So basically the time on which the watch will, the Do Not Disturb mode will turn on, and we can swipe up and down on hours and minutes, then tap on the arrow. Then we have the end time, so the time on which it will be turning off, and we can again swipe on minutes and hours. And once you set it up, it will look like this. You can even check the hours, and we have basically it will turn on at 10:30 p.m. and turn off at 7:30 a.m. Okay, and then we can press the upper button to go back to watch face, and that's how you enable and how you disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to change the watch face on this watch. So if you want to change the watch face on your watch, first you will need to wake up the screen on it, and you can do it by pressing the upper button. And once you wake up the screen, you should see the current watch face, the home screen. And you can press and hold on this current watch face to open the watch face menu. And here you can scroll through the list of watch faces, find something you like, and once you find the watch face you enjoy, you can simply tap on it to select it and apply it, like this. You can also customize some of the watch faces. So if you open the watch face menu, some of the watch faces will have this edit button under them, and you can tap on it to change few things for the watch face. For example, it allows you to change the widget. So you can set something like maybe steps, and you can also select the second one and change it to something else. For example, I don't know, humidity. And then you can press the upper button to apply the changes. If your watch is paired with a phone, you can also use the phone application to change the watch face. I'm gonna bring the phone that is paired with my watch and zoom out the camera a bit so you can see the whole screen. Okay, so here we have our phone and our watch. And now we can open the Zepp application. And in the app, you will see a bunch of pop-ups. You can deal with them. And once you're done, you can tap on device. And here we have our Active Max. As you can see, we have this watch faces category. You can tap on it to open the watch faces store. And here you can download additional watch faces, basically. You can find something you like, you can tap on it and then tap on sync. It will be downloaded and then synced to your watch. And once it's done syncing, it will be applied. But you can also change from the list of watch faces already installed or synced to your watch. Let's wait until it's done syncing, and then I'm gonna show you the list of already synced watch faces. Okay, it's done, as you can see, and it's applied. And if you want to change the between the watch faces that are already synced on your watch, you can tap on Mine to open the list of already synced watch faces. Here we have our watch and list of watch faces synced to it. And you can find the watch face you like, you can tap on it, and it will be applied. Okay, and that's how you change the watch face on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch. Before we start, if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch needs to be paired with your phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. In the app, you should see the home page. Now tap on device. And here you should see your Active Max. Now scroll down and find the option called notifications and reminders and tap on it. And here let's tap on notifications. If you don't have the required permissions allowed for the notifications to work, you will see warning messages right here at the top. And you need to tap on them, and this one will redirect you to... Oh no, it won't redirect you. My bad, I guess. Some of the apps basically redirect you to the specific settings page, but this one allows you to do it on the app level, which is good because you don't need to go to other places. But basically you need to tap on the warning message and then allow the required permission. And you may see more than one. I already have some permissions allowed, that's why I only saw this one. But if you had more, just keep tapping until the warning message disappears from the top. And after that, you should see this page, basically notifications page. And here we can turn on and off the notifications for different types of notifications also for different apps on your phone. And you can also enable and disable options like silence notifications during phone and DND mode, notify only when phone is locked. You can set up the quick responses for the SMS and stuff like that. Incoming SMS, you can turn on and off the notifications for it, for the phone apps. And here you have a list of apps and you can allow all of them, turn off all of them. You can allow or disable some specific apps. And basically how it works is basically if the notification for the app is enabled right here, and you receive the notification from that app on your phone, that notification will be forwarded to your watch. But if it's disabled, it won't be forwarded to your watch. You will see it only on your phone. So if you don't want to see notifications from some applications on your watch, or rather, notifications from that app being sent to your watch, you don't want them, you can disable those notifications, or rather those apps right here, and the notifications won't be sent to your watch. Okay, so customize this to your liking. And at this point, you should be able to receive the notifications. Once you allow the permissions, turn on the notifications, you should be able to receive them. So I'm gonna send myself a message on Discord and we're gonna test it. And we got the notification on our phone and also on our watch. And you can reply to it. You can use the quick responses if you set them up. You can also delete the notification. And if you miss it, you can always swipe up from the bottom of the screen to open the notification panel. Okay, and that's how you enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix Amazfit Active Max not pairing. So first, what we want to do is we want to grab our watch and hold the bottom power button. So keep on holding it until you see two icons pop up. Now tap on the second icon and tap the check mark at the bottom to restart the watch. There was a vibration, now the watch is restarting. So we can leave it like that. We can leave it alone, wait for it to turn back on. And what we're going to do in the meantime with our phone is turn off and turn on the Bluetooth. So go to the settings of your phone, then go to Bluetooth, and then make sure to disable it, and then enable it again. Now, what you guys want to do next is go over to the apps. So you need to scroll down, go to apps on your device, and then go to, for me, it's app management to see every single app. Here, we need to find the Zepp app. So we're looking at the letter Z. It's right at the bottom for me. And here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and go for storage usage. Then click on clear cache. Now we have successfully cleared the cache. And what are we gonna do next is go back to the Zepp. Here, as you guys can see, the device is still paired, but if it's not paired for you, then what you guys want to do is try scanning the QR code again. So this way we're gonna scroll down on the device, click Unpair, and here you guys can keep the stuff that you want. So I'll keep it here. Now click Unpair and click OK. And now it's syncing the data, and in a second we should be able to unpair it. Now it's unpaired, as you guys can see, and the screen went black, so that means it's unpaired. And what are we gonna do next is wait for the watch to turn back on. Then we're gonna scan the QR code again. So now it's turning on. Let me grab my phone and let's place it in the middle. Click English or whatever language you're using. Click on the check mark right here because we already have an app, and in the app choose watch. Now scan through the QR code. As you guys can see, it went through. And what are we gonna do next is tap allow here and allow access to contacts and call logs. Here we're gonna click pair, and now it's pairing. So tap on the check mark right here. You should see the confirmation here that it is paired successfully, and you can skip right through that. Now our watch is back, and here the device is initializing, so it should take less than 10 seconds. Yes. Let's click next and enable Bluetooth calls. Button on the right. Here you guys can adjust it to your liking, and click done. So now the device is ready and it is paired. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up and pair your Amazfit Active Max with the Zepp app. So here we have the watch. Now here, after we click on it, we have a QR code that we need to scan with the Zepp app. So let's go to Play Store and go to search. Now go to search apps and games. Of course, it's also available on iOS. So here just type in Zepp. And this is the app that we want to download. So it's the 10 million plus downloads and 4.4 star with 1 million reviews. Click install, and now this app should install in less than 15 seconds. So I'll see you guys once it's downloaded. Now after we install the app, we click on open, and here, as you guys can see, we'll wait for it to load. We need to create an account or log in. So I'll log in, I'll enter my email address and then the password. So I'll see you guys once I enter it. So after we log in, we need to choose a device here. So of course I'll choose the watch. Here click got it, and allow the app to take pictures and record the videos. So now I gotta grab this phone right here, place it in the QR code, and now allow the app to access this device right here. So now we get this, we allow access to contacts and call logs, click pair, and as you guys can see, Amazfit Active Max will be paired with Zepp app. So we need to tap the tick icon to continue pairing. Now, as you guys can see, those devices are paired successfully. We can choose the font right here, and here we have our watch. As you guys can see, the device initialization is complete. So here we can also enable notification access. So just enable it, click allow, and the Bluetooth calls. Now enable calling all contacts. Of course, we want to enable everything here. So our watch is practically our phone, but just on our wrist. Here we want to use the precise location for the weather, so while using the app. And here we want to select the button position, so button on left or right. So it's based on however we wear our watch. So this is how I would wear it, so the buttons are on the right. Now here we want to see the either grid view or the list view. So grid view looks like an Apple Watch, for an example, so I'll choose it. And our device is now ready. As you guys can see, we got 43%, everything is here. We can change the watch faces. As you guys can see, we can click sync here, but for now other applications are being installed, so we have to wait. As you guys can see, we have everything here like notifications, biocharge, and here we even have the settings for an example. So our watch is finally set up. Of course, the grid view here. And that's basically it for the video. So I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Active Max, and I'm gonna show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the iPhone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch. Before we start, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch needs to be paired with your iPhone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we need to make sure that the required permissions are allowed for the iPhone and the app to send the notifications to your watch. And to do that, we need to open the settings on our iPhone. So tap on the settings icon. In settings, you need to find the Bluetooth option and tap on it. And here on the list of my devices, you should see Amazfit Active Max. Tap on the info icon next to it. And here you should see this option called Share System Notifications. This option needs to be enabled for the notifications to work. If it's disabled, enable it. And it's possible you're missing this option. And if you are, we need to do something. We need to close the settings, go to the Zepp application, open it, of course. And at some point, once you open the app, you will see the pop-up about the permissions for the notifications. It might be right here on the home screen, or if you go to device, wait until the watch is done syncing, and it might be right here. Or you can go to notifications and reminders. And here, if the notifications are disabled, enable them. And once you enable the notifications, you might see the pop-up about the permissions. So at some point, you will see the permission pop-up. Allow it. And once you allow it, you can go back to settings, Bluetooth, and the option should be here. Make sure it is enabled. And then we can go back to our Zepp application and customize some settings for our notifications. So let's open the app, tap on device, tap on notifications and reminders, and then tap on notifications. And here we have some options we can turn on and off. And we have silence phone notifications during phone focus mode. So if you have focus mode enabled on your iPhone, it will silence the notifications on the watch as well. Then we have types of notifications, and we can enable and disable the notifications from incoming SMS, incoming email, and phone apps. And you can tap on the switch to enable them or disable them. And here we have the list of applications we can turn on the notifications for. And as you can see, there's few of them right here, but I believe this list will fill in if you receive the notifications from that app. Basically, at some point you will receive some notifications from some different applications, and I believe they will appear right here on the list. And once they do, you can turn on or off the notifications for them. And once you're done, and you already set up your settings, you can open the app that has the notifications enabled. For example, I'm going to open Discord and log in, and we're going to basically test if it's working. Okay, I logged into Discord, and now I'm gonna send myself a message on Discord, and it should pop up on our iPhone and on our watch as well. So let's see it. Okay. We have the notification on our iPhone and also on our watch, so it is working. And basically that's how you enable the phone notifications for this watch on the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.